Republicans are still freaking out about Donald Trump's horrific performance in his rallies this past weekend, where he stated that Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, was born, as he put it, mentally disabled. He literally said she was mentally disabled. And he, of course, also said that, she was mentally impaired, but he did take it further and eventually said mentally disabled. Republicans, not happy about that. They're not happy about his repeated attacks on her intelligence and, of course, the intelligence of Tim Walz. In fact, recent statements, here's how it is. Kamala's mentally impaired. Joe Biden became mentally impaired. Kamala was born that way. Kamala is mentally disabled. That's comment number one. Event in Pennsylvania, he said, she's a very dumb person and we can't do that. We can't do that. I don't want to be rude. And then ahead of Tuesday's debate, he called Tim Walz, quote, a total moron in an interview with Kellyanne Conway on Fox Nation. So Republicans got a bit of an issue here. This guy, who, according to mental health professionals, is suffering from very serious psychological and neurological problems, is out there attacking his opponents as mentally disabled, as stupid. We're attacking their intelligence. They're morons. Republicans, of course, wish Donald Trump would lay off the personal attacks, but he's never going to. And so that is why they have now sent RNC co-chair and Donald Trump daughter-in-law Laura Trump out into the media to explain away his comments, to make it seem better. And in an interview with NBC's Kristen Welker, Laura Trump this week had this to say. This is Donald Trump, and he's never tried to make himself out to be anyone other than who he is. And obviously, he's kind of joking around there with the crowd at a Trump rally when he says those things. So, hey, Trump's never pretended to be anything other than what he is, right? A statement that means absolutely nothing. That is the kind of statement somebody makes when they're defending an asshole. Like, this is just who the guy is, right? Would you love him if he were anything else? Well, being a jackass, being a horrible human being is still a bad thing. Even if he doesn't try to hide it and pretend to be somebody else, it's still bad, you dumbass. And then, he's kind of joking. Okay, so he's not all the way joking, just kind of joking. So he means it, but he only says it because, it makes people laugh. So Laura Trump out there doing damage control somehow makes things worse for Donald Trump. That's how dumb she is. You want to talk about stupid people? Laura Trump is right there at the top of the list. And of course, she's married to the dumbest Trump son, Eric. So, birds of a feather, right? But she continued. Donald Trump has a history of helping all of the people. All the candidates on the Republican side of the ticket in down-ballot races. He traditionally polls higher than all of the down-ballot candidates, and he traditionally lifts them up. And that was, of course, in response to a question from Welker like, hey, don't you worry, because you're in charge of the Republican Party, don't you worry that his horrible rhetoric is going to hurt all these other Republicans? And she's like, nah, he lifts them up. Okay, good luck with that. And then Welker asked again, okay, but does this rhetoric, right? Does this represent the Republican Party? And Laura Trump said, I think the Democrats are probably worried about losing the Senate and possibly not being able to gain any ground in the House. Does this rhetoric represent the view of the Republican Party? Well, Democrats are worried about losing the House. Are you okay, Laura? Do you have hearing issues that you haven't been medically diagnosed with? Or are you that bad at your job? Because your hearing seems to be okay. So I'm going to go with you are that bad at your job. Hey, does this represent your party that you're running? The Democrats are worried about things. You're having problems. Seek help immediately. Because there is something wrong with you. I firmly believe that. That was not the question that you were asked. You are asked about your father-in-law's horrible statements that, of course, are sending shivers down the spines of Republican candidates all over the country. And the best you can do is, well, he is who he is, maybe he was joking, and also, Democrats are scared of things. Yes, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the leader of your Republican Party in 2024. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.